Welcome back, you guys, your boy CK. Now, recently, the 2010s All-Decade team was released. And once I saw one of my favorite players was on the team, let's just say you knew I was going to do a video on it. As expected, the team is pretty good. 99 offense and the 99 defense. Now, we're only using current players. You know, there's some players on this team that are not in the game. We're just going to give them shout outs. But we begin on offense with the quarterback, Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers. At running back, we have Beast Mode, Frank Gore, LaShawn Shady McCoy, Adrian All-Day Peterson, and Darren Sproles. Wide receiver, we have Julio Jones, Tyreek Hill, Antonio Brown Fitzgerald, and Cordero Patterson. Two of these guys made it at the kick return, punt return position. That was Patterson and Tyreek. Shout out to Calvin Johnson. Shout out to Devin Hester. On the offensive line, we have Tyron Smith, Jason Peters, Zach Martin, Alex Mack, Marquise Pouncey, Marshall Yonda, and Joe Staley. Shout out to Joe Thomas, Jari Evans, and Logan Mankins. At tight end, we have Travis Kelce. Honorable mention or shout out goes to Robert Gronkowski. On the D-line, we have Aaron Donald, Fletcher Cox, JJ Watt, Calais Campbell, Geno Atkins, Cameron Jordan, Ndamukong Suh. Shout out goes to Julius Peppers. At linebacker, we have Von Miller, Bobby Wagner, Luke Kuechly, Khalil Mack, Chandler Jones. Shout out goes to Patrick Willis. At cornerback, we have Richard Sherman, the Honey Badger, Patrick Peterson, and Chris Harris Jr. Shout out goes to Darrelle Revis. I saw a graphic earlier where it blew my mind how dominant this man was in his prime. At safety, we have Earl Thomas III and Eric Weddle. Shout out goes to Eric Berry. As for special teams, we have Justin Tucker and Steven Gostkowski at kicker. At punter, we have Johnny Hecker. Shout out goes to Shane Leckler. As for the coaches, it was Bill Belichick, obviously, and Pete Carroll, which is kind of surprising, man. Pete Carroll's top 5 coaches, in my opinion. But Andy Reid just got a Super Bowl, man. I thought that would put him over the edge to be like recognized as the second best coach, but it is what it is. Before we start the season, let's see this message on player development. Before we get too far in the preseason, I just want to offer my 2 cents. I think we should get our rookies as much playing time as possible. All right, that's hilarious because like our entire team is people that are almost about to retire. So let me go ahead and end the conversation right there. All right, so we moved on to the end of the season. I expected us not to, miss out on the playoffs. As expected, we made the playoffs, but we lost the game. How did the Cowboys beat us? I need explanations, okay? We killed them in terms of offensive yardage. All right, Dak outplayed Brady. Beast Mode had 2 touchdowns. Zeke didn't really go off like that. Not really sure what happened. Take a look at the stats. Tom Brady with a dominant season, man. 4,700 yards, 40 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. Beast Mode had 23 touchdowns. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT! Oh my god, that's in the history books. I'm pretty sure that's one of the best seasons ever for a running back. The craziest thing is he probably could have had more. Like Shady took 4 away, Frank Gore took 1, Brady took 1, Rodgers took 2 away, and Tyreek even took 1 away. 1,000 yards for Julio in the air, 8 touchdowns to go along with it. Kelce almost had 1,000 yards. He had 6 touchdowns. Tyreek had 5. AB had 12. Shady had 4, so he had a total of 8. Frank Gore had 2 through the air, and Beast Mode had 1. Wagner barely edges out Kuechly for the tackle leader on the team. Sherman was right behind them. 16 tackles for a loss for JJ. Aaron Donald with 13, Khalil with 11. Let's just say this is my face when I saw these sack numbers. Absolutely dominant season from our defensive line, or should I say from our front 7, because there's 3 linebackers in the top 4. 2 people at 17.5, bro. That is insane. It's safe to say Vaughn won an award or 2. He tied for the lead in terms of interceptions on the team with the Honey Badger and Sherman. And then we had a bunch of guys who contributed with 1. Wagner killed it as well. He led the team in pass deflections at the linebacker position. He must have just been all over the field. Look at Kuechly, man. Led the team in forced fumbles, fumble recoveries, fumble return yards, and block kicks. But only one guy had a safety, and that's Aaron Donald. And the only defensive touchdown belongs to Richard Sherman. As expected, Beast Mode with the 23 touchdowns is 6th all time. That's like the first time in ages I've seen anyone get into the record books, man. What a season. And watch him not win the best running back award. I'm gonna be livid. I can't even be mad at Mahomes winning win an MVP. But I can't be mad at Trubisky getting third on a 5-11 team, bro. What is Madden's infatuation with this dude? I don't understand it. Meanwhile, Brady ended up 7 on a team that's 15-1, bro. These simulations make no sense. Brady was number 5 in terms of OPOY in the AFC. DPOY, we had Vaughn at number 2. We had Donald at number 4. At least Brady won best QB. That's something. Best RB, obviously beast mode. I was gonna be mad. Best wide receiver though. Let's see if we had anyone. Yes, sir. Julio right there, number 8. All 5 Patriots, the first 5 best offensive linemen, as expected. And Pouncey. So he has 6. There's only 5 people that can play at once. Aaron Donald at the best defensive lineman, and that's about it. Linebackers, I'm expecting at least 3. So we had Vaughn, we had Khalil Mack, and we had Kuechly. Let's go. Best DBs. Doesn't look like anybody. I guess the front seven was just that dominant that DBs didn't get enough shine. And then we had Tucker at the second best kicker. I don't think we need to play this divisional playoff game versus the Texans. They're barely above 500. We should cruise to victory.
Yes, sir.
On to the next one. The Cleveland Browns.
Jesus Christ.
49-0. They didn't even score 1 point. All right, so now I get to play the Super Bowl after I upgrade these players, man. It should be pretty fun. 15-1 versus 15-1. I didn't know the Cowboys were this good, so maybe it could be a good game. My goodness, every single X factor is on our team, bro. This is not even fair. I think every player has at least a superstar ability. Dak Prescott and Zeke in the Super Bowl. You know we're playing Madden. That's all I gotta say, man. Beautiful sack that started off Fletcher. Some things never change. Fletcher Cox still terrorizing the Cowboys, man. Slants, and that's an interception. That is too easy, man. We already have the football. I'm looking to get revenge on the Cowboys, all right? They're the only team that beat us the entire season. We got to destroy them in the Super Bowl. Like, I'm looking to just blow them out. So Brady doesn't have Gronk to throw to, but he still has Travis Kelce, okay? That's a pretty good alternative in my opinion. Okay, we got to give the X right here. Tyreek Hill getting us the touchdown, the first points of the game. Let's see if they start with a run this time. No, they're going to go to the play action. Oh, they could have went deep. They could have really went deep. They did go deep. They could have went deeper.
That's what she said.
All right, here we go. They are in our territory. They're not going to go away easily. They have too much talent to do that, which makes it even more hilarious how they don't make the playoffs each year. Like, it's crazy. They're just a walking disaster. That's what Stephen A calls it, right? No, he says a disaster waiting to happen. That's more like it. Okay, anyways, they're moving the ball. Like, I got to stop talking trash before I stop them. I got to stop them first before I talk trash. Look at this. Kind of unfortunate. I thought we could have gotten a, big hit right there. Maybe forced a fumble, but that did not happen. Didn't put a spy up. Doesn't matter. Look at Fletcher penetrating in the backfield. Cox with the nice penetration right there. Pushing them back a few yards. They're at the 6-yard line. Dak gonna hand it off once again. Can we get a nice block shed? Okay, they got some of those yards back. No way they should score. Our D-line is just better than their offensive line. As good as their O-line is, because they're pretty good. We took Tyron Smith from them. There's no way they should get anything right here. Let's go. Nice goal line stand from our defense. I love passing the ball. That's what I'm gonna do on this 1st and 10. Tyreek doing some sort of double move. Okay, look like a triple move. He's doing like 14 different things. All right, let's go. Tyreek, keep going. Keep on going. Yes, sir. Go get it. Go get it. Look at that dot right there. You don't get to throw a ball that deep without having a ton of protection, man. Shout out to the offensive line as we begin the second quarter, man. Beast mode with the cutback. Beast mode with the truck. He might have the most iconic play of the 2010s, okay? Or at least top 5 iconic plays. That run versus the Saints. We will never forget it. This is a play we scored a touchdown on before, and they left them open again. What kind of coverage? Are y'all okay? This is one of them games I don't even want to super sim. Like, I don't care if I go up 35-3. I'm trying to destroy these dudes. Then again, whenever I talk trash, they end up getting first downs. So I should probably stop doing that. Cowboys are a very good team. They have a ton of talent. Dak Prescott has a very bright future. You know what I'm saying? See, it works. You just gotta play that reverse psychology, man. That's all it is. I'm only kidding, Cowboys fans. All right, if you can't take a joke, unsubscribe. This is not the channel for you, man. Just go watch someone else. There's a ton of Cowboys fans that make good content on YouTube. I'm not lying. Like, there's Xerxes, there's Bird. The list goes on and on. You know what I'm saying? If you care about what team your YouTuber is a fan of, man, that's a good pass right there. We're just being very patient. That's all that was. I want to go to Larry Legend on his 1st and 10. Gotta get this man involved somehow, some way. Oh, man. Just go up and get it. Go up and get it. Larry Fitzgerald with a nice catch in traffic. Stop me if you heard that before. One of the best wide receivers to ever do it, man. He's unbelievable how good he is. We have Peters as our backup tight end because there's no Gronk, unfortunately. Let's see if we can get him involved. Yeah, Peters. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Try to take him down. Okay, well, I thought he would be a little bit tougher to take down. We're going back to him. It's time to keep on feeding the big man. Can they cover him on this out route? This 2nd down and 4. Low point pass. Peters. Beautiful catch, bro. This man OP. All right, well, we're going to have to pretty much block everyone. Only sending 3 routes out on this 3rd and forever. Looking for Julio. Corner route, Julio. Let's go. Beautiful route. Damn it. That's a nice swat. Gonna settle for the 3. Another one. I read it the whole way. Eric Weddle, don't sleep on him. Just because he's not like as good as he used to be. The man was a beast back in his day. Another one. This is getting ridiculous. All right, I think it's a wrap at this point. Can we get that block? No, we cannot. Kuechly, look at it, take it to the crib. 2 pick sixes in a row.
2 hours later.
44-6 drubbing in the Super Bowl, man. We got our revenge, and the 2010s All-Decade team ended up becoming Super Bowl champions. Let me know who you think got snubbed from the 2010s All-Decade team down in the comment section. There's a lot of names that could be thrown out there. So I'm curious to see what you guys think, man. Thank you so much for watching. Also, let me know any ideas you have for me, man. Please hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to like the video, man. Stay quarantined and be safe, man. Super Bowl MVP went to Kuechly.